Yes, I'm him. I did it.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. He's one of the league's best, currently third in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Lions and the Rams, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Ford Field. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their left-handed quarterback.
Every quarterback in the NFL has a little bit of his own signature style out there, but for this guy, he really plays the game in a different way. It's led to a couple double takes from us up here as we see him as something truly unique. It's not that he's just the strongest passer or the best athlete to ever play the position. He just has a certain way.
The first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So now the Lions go on offense in a great starting spot. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not.
It was really sudden after the first play picked off.
18 Cardinal.
Henry up the middle. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
79 Broncos.
Now Stroud. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
Ready, set. Let's go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Henry. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll run. It's Henry. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. He's still in search of his first rushing touchdown of the year, but not on that play.
I just wonder if he has some frustration starting to build a little bit because he hasn't gotten into the end zone. Has to just stay calm.
Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Lions. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. The Lions had 6 and 9 to start play. They've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
They'll run it again with Henry. Ernest Jones there for the tackle. You talk about this Rams defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Seven Pirates.
Stroud to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Warriors, 70. Trap 60.
Stroud. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Full 6 yards away. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. That time, a 9-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Off the option, here's Akers. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Okay, break. Come on.
Switch it up here and look to throw. He'll dump this off to Akers. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They'll lead the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. C.J. Stroud and the offense back out there. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well, no one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Throwing now is Stroud. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's long. There he goes, left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Up the middle they go. McMahon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Dragon 60.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for L.A. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He's going to field this at the 4. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 21-0 lead already, no need really to take any unnecessary risks. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Come 19! Come 19!
A shotgun snap to Stroud. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. This is taken at the 15. So we've come upon... Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? About every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here is 3rd and 5. Stroud out of the gun here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a 4th down.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Finding Otten once more. Look at the big fella go. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty. That burner on the outside, not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner, because they have to be extremely...
Touchdown, Rams! Cooper Kupp with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Second down and a yard. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Stroud now on second down.
That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. He finds his man complete. It's long. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
There's the stiff arm. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Going right back to Akers.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Devin Duvernay.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Time for another look at this Lions offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
Open man is Duvernay.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First down, Rams.
They'll set up to throw.
Right back to Duvernay. That's complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Left side, Doyle with it. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Jack Panther. Tuck.
Now a play fake here on first down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
2nd and 7.
Now a handoff up the middle. McMahon, and able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Liking 18. Ready.
And Stroud now to throw.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a 22-yard touchdown ground. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
L.A. readies for its next possession. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and we talk so much.
Back in my ways, missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me the front lines.